Hey pretty people, welcome back to Casual with your girl Kay, and today I am doing a comparison for Australia versus America. So basically I will be telling you guys the similarities and differences and the in-betweens that I have realized since I've been living in the States for like over 2 months now. So in saying that, guys, let's go. Okay, so I do have a list, so you're gonna have to bear with me. It's quite a long list because there's I also think there's a lot of differences, but there's a lot of things I'm gonna pick up on that people that either live in Australia and have visited America will agree with. So first and foremost on the list is, because this one hurt my heart really like a lot, is that America does not have Nandos. Okay, and when I got here, I was like, wow, like my heart. I was shook. I was like, why do you guys not have the one fundamental thing in my life when I'm back home? So that was an adjustment. I was like, wow, like I just don't have Nando's. That means there's no grilled chicken. But I got over it, you know. Actually, I don't think I've even found a substitute for it. There is no substitution for Nando's. It's not here. It's not here. So that's the one thing tell my mom. I'm like, Mom, when I get home, first meal you're putting in my body is Nando's. Like, done deal. Anyway, next point. Oh, we're gonna stick with the food then. I'll just do all the food at the same time. Original Doritos. So their Doritos does not have our plain original. Like in Australia, we have a blue, which is original for us. Their blue is like ranch. Something ranch? It's called ranch. I don't know what it's called, but that's the name. And it's like a whole different flavor. But then everything else is the same. Like red is like cheese, I'm guessing. But we have all that, but they just don't have the original one. I don't know why. Oh wait, no, I know why. Because in their shops they sell more nacho chips than we do. So they've got different brands that actually sells plain nacho chips, whereas we have to have original Doritos. They don't have Boost either, so I had to make a substitution. People that have seen me on Snapchat know that I have become addicted to Jumbo Juice now. If I said that right, yeah, Jumbo Juice. So that is like the substitution I can only make for Boost. And people that know me know Kay, every time she goes out, has to have her Boost. If it's shopping, she has to have a Boost. So now I'm substituting for Jumbo Juice, and now it's really bad because it's on campus. So like anytime I'm going out to class, I'm coming back from class, I'll be going like detour. They're Burger King, we have it in Australia. Everybody know Hungry Jack's. Yeah, that's Hungry Jack's. That's Burger King over here. Same burgers. I find like their burgers are actually better up here though. For some reason. They have Chipotle. I've had Chipotle finally. It took me some time. 2 months, guys. And then that's their version of like our Mad Mix or our salsas back home. Which is also, they have Moe's, sort of same situation. Chick-fil-A, don't come for me, but I feel like it's hyped up, but that's just my opinion because I know Americans will be coming for me like straight, but I don't find that hype. Like their burgers, which are called sandwiches, PS guys, they call chicken burgers sandwiches, so that was a whole nother deal for me. And then they fries, okay, again, chips, fries. Australians, it's chips, hot chips. Americans, it's fries. Their fries at Chick-fil-A are like waffle fries. So that's the one good thing actually I like about the place. Like the fries are actually really nice. But yeah, I had to get used to saying fries instead of chips when I go out. So yeah. Tipping in America. I don't even know. I'd be feeling stingy when I tip though, because I know the people that are working aren't getting like good coin, so it's hard to know like how much to tip, and unless they tell you on like sometimes on the receipts that you get, they tell you, oh, you should tip 2 point whatever something dollars or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, so now I have to tip, now I have to pay extra. I'm telling you, America, you need to get over GST. Please get GST, because this after tax thing be making me seem like things are cheap, but then you get to the actual till, things ain't cheap. That stuff needs to stop. Money in America, fam. They have 1 cent coins. For what? Like, why? Where am I gonna go and they're like, oh yeah, something's 1 cent? Nowhere. No. I think when you start at 5, you know, people be counting in fives these days, like in their brain, 5, 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? So that's all you need. You know how confusing that is? Because like you be thinking you got heaps of money, then you realize they're all dollars. Like you actually low-key broke. So that's one thing I had to like get used to. Is their money, the way their money works. Like 5-cent coins, like quarters. Oh my god, I failed math. So every time I have to go out and they ask me for like coins, I have to be counting in the place like 15, 10, like I'm like, dang guys, nah. Like I just be using cards now because there's just no way that's gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway, next, okay, when I first arrived, this next one. So when I first arrived in America, like in LAX, I had to go to the toilet, and I was hella confused because they doors for their toilets, people probably have said this already, but they gaps. So like this is the gap in the toilet, like the doors, and I'm like, you can see straight through. And I understand they probably did that because that way you can see if someone's inside, but that's a bit like invading my privacy type of situation. And you don't know if someone's in the toilet because they don't have an engaged sign, and it bothers me all the time. Crossing signs. Okay, American crossing signs are different. As they still have zebra crossing as per usual, but like they don't wait for you. You know, people don't see that there's a zebra crossing and say, oh yeah, let me let these people walk. They're like, no, I still got right of way because I'm driving and I can kill you. That's what be happening on campus. But also they signs that say like for pedestrians to cross. Guys, I learned new English today. Like it says peds, like PED, like pedestrians, and then instead of saying crossing or like people walking, it like an image of people walking, it's like Xing, so XING. And I was like, seriously, that's what we're doing now, America? I was so surprised. I was like, they're done abbreviated, and Australians are good at abbreviating things, but they're done abbreviated crossing. So good on ya. Okay, let's talk about segregation. Neighborhoods. The neighborhoods are different. So we have estates back home. Yeah, sort of like estates. So like when you live in a certain area, there'll be like different estates, or they just be neighborhoods, like typical neighborhoods, and it's all like houses, like in streets, like basic. Here, there's a massive difference from enclosed. So you have enclosed housing, which is like not the posh people area, but their version of estates, but it actually is enclosed. Like they have gates and like you have to sign in and stuff like that. Like not sign in, but like speak to a voice thing or like have a card to get in. Very enclosed, like very, I don't know if it's for security reasons or something like that, but like that's the type of neighborhood that they give them. So they actually put gates around their estates, and then you actually have a hood. Like there's everything you're seeing on TV when you see I say hood culture, but that's not true. But when you're seeing like stereotypical Black American, the hood type of situation, that is literally, I was gonna say next door, but that is literally what you get when you actually go into like certain areas. Like there's a massive distinction between rich and poor. Malls, in other words, shopping, what do we call them back then? Shopping malls? We don't call them malls. Shopping centers. There we go. I'm like, hold on. So their mall, so there's a mall, University Mall, don't go there, that's a bit there. But like the size of their malls are like the size of Chadstone. Everybody that lives in Australia will know Chadstone. Westfield, they have a Westfield. Oh my goodness, I was so excited when I found Westfield. Best day of my life. But they have a Westfield. So basically the same situation. The Westfield's the same. There's another mall, International Plaza, where I'm living, and it is big. Like it is the size of major shopping malls like Chadstone and stuff like that. So they take it like really, really big. Like Westfield for us is like normal shops like anyone can afford. Their shopping malls are like, they have a level for high-end stuff, and then the lower level for, basically it's Chadstone, and then the lower level for normal like cheap people like me. So they distinguish between who's, you know, wealthy and not. University lifestyle in Australia is you go to class, you do your class, and then you go home. That's it. But in America, I am telling you, I have become more invested in like college lifestyle, which I'm just like, wow, like look at Kay being social. But it is like you have to get involved, or else you're gonna be dead bored, like just stuck in your room studying. You have to get involved in something, move around, because if you're living on campus like I am, it gets boring after a while, especially when you just have to be doing homework after homework. It's so I've been trying to like I do go to like the African Association things. I do things with my civvies, my fellow civvies. Maybe have like Bible studies and stuff. Okay, so next, this one gets me. Okay, is Americans, you have no right to complain about men ever. Okay, because y'all got variety over variety over a variety. Okay, let me put it this way. We get black people back home, you know, we get our black kings back home, but then you guys have got, you know, you've got black kings, like light-skinned kings, you've got Caribbean kings, you've got African kings. I'm like, wow, like these are nationalities I never come across. So I'm like, wow. And then you got Haitian men, like, wow, like you don't understand, like you guys have it good. Okay, and I know you're gonna say, oh, but then you know, not all that great. I understand, not all men are great, nobody said that, but at the same time, the variety of mans I have seen here, and plus you get people from whole different countries, like you're exposed to different cultures, different countries, like from different islands that are next to you. People are coming from like different countries, that are continents, even like Australia, coming down here to be in your country. So I'm telling you, y'all got it good. Like, okay, and I believe that is all on my list. It's gonna be a long video, I really do apologize, but there's a lot of things I need to get off my chest, because you know, it's been 2 months and a bit of adjustment to new life, new country, and new accents. And saying that, guys, a like down below if you like this video. Click down below on the big red button, fam, if you want to see my other videos. And as always, God bless, and I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.